players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, B.A., was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
And Harden gets the double team. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Screen by Claxton. And here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
A nightly triple-double threat. Harden's level of creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
The thing you marvel about with LeBron James is just the consistency of his excellence. He's been a top 5 player in the league now for 2 decades.
Butler on the wing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's Butler with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
Here's Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
James, right side. Out to the right wing. Here's Moody. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Moody's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
LeBron with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now here's Wiggins. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. James with the ball. Now Carter defending. Here's Turner. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Outside Jones. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Turner. Simmons with it. Jones with some nice D.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a switch here. Outside Butler. Looney the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. And Looney with the slam.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. James has got 11 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Rubio. And here's Butler outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in trans. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Pass to Joe. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Sims. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's great. He got his timing down.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Three-pointer, Harden. Cleveland gets it back. There's the triple. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Warriors leading. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot comes out. And Cleveland will come the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Out left to the wing. There's the 3. The rebound by Carter.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hero for 3. Tries again. Isaac with the steal. Here's Joe. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. The Cavs trailing. On the wing, Harden. Back to Butler. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
To the inside. Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Here's Golden State. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Carter.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Ivy. Stolen by Harden. Hero for 3. Wiggins with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And he lobs it up.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Now here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Now Harden. Outside Butler. They need this. It's hauled in by Isaac.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Three-pointer, Harden. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
A minute 31 left in the first half of basketball. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 6.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
Ivy's shot is off.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points. And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And so it's Golden State with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Pass to Moody. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Now the Warriors with it. They lead by 11. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Moody. Here's Mann. Here's Moody. He's guarded by Hero. James, right side. Over Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep.
Outside for Butler. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Cleveland calls timeout. Cavs trailing. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Left side, Simmons. It's James on the wing. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by James.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Rubio. Screen by Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Achua. James outside. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And Achua with a lay-in. Achua's gotten his first basket of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Butler. Pass to Looney. Out to Bridges. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Simmons. And here's Isaac. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Here's Butler. Rejected by James.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Simmons.
2 minutes.
Pass to Turner. Here's Moody. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Warriors ball. Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Turner, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Simmons, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's Harden penetrating. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Isaac. Rebounded by James Harden. And so it's Cleveland with it. 9-point game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In transition, here they come. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now here's Hero. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has got his second basket.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Looney. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice to see Looney on the attack that time. Kevon normally lets other people do the offensive work.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Here's Ivy. Pass to Sims. Wiggins outside. The shot. And the basket by Joe.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Harden. Shot clock at 6. Back to Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His third.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
He hits the second from the line. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Hero outside. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. It's Wiggins on the wing. No good from outside. This Cavs squad is struggling. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Isaac. Pass to Ivy. Here's Sims. Looney with some nice D. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the left wing. Harden, deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his third foul so far. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. Here's Sims. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now. And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
That one's off.
At the line to your Cavaliers, James Harden.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Joe. Wiggins, left side. Pass to Ivy. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Right wing. And the basket by Joe.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
Outside Harden. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland the rebound. Outside Butler. Second chance effort. Outside for Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Butler. From downtown. And another miss by Cleveland. Golden State with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here we go, one-on-one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt up.
And the Cavaliers making a change here.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Pass to Joe. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Deflected! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well done, Andrew Wiggins. If he can sustain that kind of energy on the defensive end, boy, he's an asset out there.
Warrior substitution.
Oh, stolen by Harden. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. Here's James. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And James throws it down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Ivy. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel
Say you my be your nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any like skeet all dirt on bitches. I put it in for you, I spin for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. How you gon' cross the rockin' with you? I got you lit in the city. I been multitasking, rapping and being the daddy to my little children. I been spinning on business and spinning and spinning and spinning until I'm dizzy. I do all the you ain't never step or help with none of you. You doing a lot of capping, watch when I catch them. We could have been superstars. Remember when we were you switched like a my you. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would keep your distance, cause you switched like a track hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so them ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin, yeah. Back door wide open, wait till my get out. All you time rolling. My opponent know how I'm stepping, crush my arms totally. Wood just broke, no motion, sleeping on sofas, creeping in highs like I done went to stage. Free me, baby, can't keep me, baby. They already hate me, they gon' want me when I'm on. Oh, y'all think, look, yeah. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, I promise. Can't take me, can't guard me. I be on like Charmin. We could have been superstars. Remember when we would you switched like a my you. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now, I'm reminiscing. Remember when we would keep your distance, cause you switched like a track hard with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside, so they don't ran down. I knew the was fake, but I still, cause I'm a gremlin.
Yeah, we could be superstars.
Super gremlin.
But I'm pretty sure our time is up.
Now your time is
So
up.
we fell off the spinning tops. Don't know, maybe control, but way more error.
I ain't sliming, I'm grinding. Any way you put it, I'm SG with it. I'm a super gremlin. Nightmare, baby. You know, I bet you always see me in your dream.
Yeah.
Take heat. Devin.